Hi, I'm Julia Lang.
And I'm Jeff Langford.
And we are Elite Illumination, your landscape lighting solution.
Absolutely.
What usually would happen is after you do a client's landscape, a lot of my clients leave in the morning when it's dark and then they get home when it's dark. And so one of the goals of the company was always to create this beautiful oasis so that when people would come home from work, they would just be like, ah, this is beautiful. And so everyone started asking for lighting. So I started using Kichler and the clients were really happy and they were really good. And that was back when I did Incandescent. And then I started a new company with my brother Jeff, Elite Illumination, because there was such a demand for it that I really needed to focus on it as its separate company instead of just part of the landscaping. So we spun off and did a sister company thing. Now we only specialize in LED because incandescent is good, but it's kind of old-fashioned, I think, nowadays, and it's not doing our clients a service by not using LED because it is the latest and greatest. Not changing bulbs, it's just better for the client. So that's why we strictly now only do LED. And we strictly use Kichler products because they just make the best one out there. We're pretty loyal because the products are backed up. And when I have a problem, which we do every once in a while, they come out and take care of me. So it's been really good.
The thing I like about Kichler lights, especially the LED, which is all I do is LED lighting nowadays. I don't change anything around. I don't use any incandescent anymore. It gives me like a full palette which to choose from when I'm designing and when I'm actually doing an installation and focusing the lights. You have three major wattages to choose from, the 4.5, the 8.5, and the 12.4. And I use a lot of 1.9s as well lately. Let's try to get that softer effect. And so it gives me a palette. I know when I have a Kichler LED, when I aim it at something and I focus it, like on a tree canopy, I can adjust that where I'm just getting the canopy and I'm not going to have any leakage that's going up. One of the things I really enjoy about the Kichler landscape light, the LED light, is the fact that it's a fully integrated light. It's sealed completely, nothing to replace, nothing to mess with, ever. The installation is much, much quicker. There's no doubt about it. And you use a lot less wire, less transformers. It's a much greener footprint. The advent of the Kichler LED is that it's unleashed our ability to be hyper creative in how we use lighting. If I go up into a tree, I can go up a lot higher, or I can put it in a much more difficult place because number one, I need less wire to get up there, and number two, I don't have to worry about going up and replacing that bulb. I'm not thinking, man, I have to go replace that bulb in 3,000 hours or next year or the year after that, and that's not going to be fun. With these, I've put lights all over in live oak trees and sycamores way up and bridges, tops of buildings, and I'm not worried about having to go up there. Since they last for 15 years, I don't have to worry about replacing them. The effects that you can get from this are amazing. I mean, gives you so much more freedom. Yeah, we looked at some other lighting companies. Most of them, if price was affordable or like in the Kichler range, if the price was within the Kichler range, then the quality of the light was very erratic. Sometimes it was really yellow, sometimes it was really white. Their beam spreads, they didn't have it together. Nobody had a 15-year warranty, which is what the Kichler has. And we looked at some other lights that were like 4 or 5 times more than the Kichler. They were good quality LED and good quality fixtures, but they cost 4 to 5 times more. And even their light quality wasn't as consistent as what we get with the Kichler over time. We came out at night, and Mick and his wife and the dogs came out, and we sat in the middle in the grass and I turned the lights on for them at night, and they were just like, whoa, that is so, so cool.